Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles slash elders, which are GMS. Blessed salutations to you few women, or you women out there, and you men that endure this truth and sincerity. And blessed salutations and sincere hapathum to you Akim that endure this work in truth and sincerity. So with that being said, I wanted to go into a lesson, basically how to achieve salvation. You know, it's like I should have pulled up the internet before, but how to achieve salvation. It's a very, we know the things that it takes. Can't get that Ecclesiastes last chapter. It was the second to last verse.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man."
That's the whole duty of man. So at the end of the day, fearing the Most High and keeping His commandments is the whole duty of man. To fear the Most High, a part of fearing the Most High is to be occupied in prophecies. It tells you in Ecclesiastes, you're about to get this Ecclesiastes, and get that real quick. Because it's a responsibility. It's not just you believe in the Lord, you call upon His name, even just hitting the highways, and thinking that would suffice for your righteousness. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. With the Most High Yahweh Shai. There's things we have to do every single day. Okay.
It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out all the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecies."
Yeah, it says, he that giveth his mind unto the Lord. So you're thinking upon Him every day. You know what I'm saying? He will be occupied in prophecies. You're always looking out for things that's going on. And one thing that to be occupied, let's get that in Psalms real quick. Psalms chapter 1 verse 2, I believe. Because your mind's supposed to be, the Lord's supposed to be within our thoughts every day. You know what I'm saying? And in the scripture, that you about to look up that word. Let's read the scripture first.
This is Psalms chapter 1 and verse 2. I'm starting from 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night."
In His law do we meditate day and night. Meditate means to think upon, to focus upon. So to meditate is to pray, and also it is to think upon, to sit there and ponder. You know what I'm saying? And if you really take that scripture serious, if you're a person that goes overboard, such as myself from time to time, and it's like, how do you meditate all day and all night? Once you go into the definition, it means to think upon. How do you think upon the Lord all day and all night? The decisions you make throughout your day. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up in the morning, how you wake up in the morning, do you pray? Do you give thanks? Do you pray over your food? You know what I'm saying? Do you prepare your clothes? You know what I'm saying? Do you, how you operate? You know what I'm saying? Do you read? Basically things like that. But one thing's for certain is that the Lord provides opportunities for you to give praises unto Him every day throughout your day, from people from people you encounter. You know what I'm saying? From people at your job, at your household, your children. The Most High always provides some type of opportunity for you to increase your righteousness. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will not just give you a dull day. So in order to achieve salvation, on a daily, is that these are always opportunities, not just on camp days. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just a camp day, that when I do this work, this is solidifying my spot for salvation. You know what I'm saying? It's every day. You know what I'm saying? From do you render your woman due benevolence? Do you those that have wives be as though they have none? Do you say the right things? You know, do you have that balance? Do you know what I'm saying? Satan to come. Do you attack, do you defend yourself against Satan? You know, every day we're dealing with something. You know what I'm saying? So,
If I may,
you go ahead, brother.
no, and that's exactly why it says in the book of Judges, it says to rehearse the righteous acts, because the more you rehearse these scriptures, and and when we go into that, we mention the solemn assemblies and things like that, but that's with everyday etiquette. You know, these scriptures, they not tell you how to operate, so you have to rehearse those righteous acts. You know, and hey, your chances of salvation may be better. Of course, you have to be sincere, but your chances of salvation may be better if you rehearse the righteous acts and do it on a daily. Because the scriptures also tell you, blessed is he that do righteousness at all time. You know? So once you get into that mindset of just being diligent in what the Lord said to do, it'll get easier for you, man. You know, don't make your life harder by, doubting, or you're just not seeking the Lord at all. Don't make your life more difficult, man. Because like the brother just said, the Most High always gives you a window of opportunity throughout your day to do something right, man.
So you have to glorify Him.
To
you know, and you it's not just saying, "Oh Lord, Lord, praise the Lord." No, it's talking about throughout your actions. You can praise the Lord throughout your actions, man. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the way that you conduct yourself. So, so it says in here, 1 Corinthians 15:31 says, I protest by your rejoicing, which I have in Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord, I die daily. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you're putting off that old man. Every day, you're working to become stronger in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get this scripture, because we read these. Slocky, I'm looking this up. You know what that said? I think it's in Ecclesiastes. I know it's in Ecclesiastes. Actually, it's you put forth sir, Lord, put forth all your strength.
Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 43 and verse 30. It says, when you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed.
Yeah, so we read that and we acknowledge it. We read that, we acknowledge that that's the word of the Most High. We say, you're supposed to put forth your strength, and even what he yet far exceed. But you really got to get into the aspect of what is putting all of your strength into something. You sit here and be with brothers, and to be frank and to be as harsh as you possibly can. To even if you have brotherhood together, to sit there and chill and drink and listen to music and vibe out or play games, go to the pool, they ain't putting forth no strength to really like go down to the harshest part, because we all do that. You know what I'm saying? We all chill with the Akim at times, but we have to acknowledge that's not putting forth strength toward anything, and to manipulate it and say, oh, brotherhood is strength, and you know what I'm saying? When you come to serve the Lord, you putting forth all your strength is you going balls to the wall. Now when you read into Ecclesiastes, it tells you to understand the balance of life. The brotherhood is there also not only as a tool to do the Lord's work, but also as a tool to of relaxation and leisure and refreshing, and congregating. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to do these things, okay to chill, but when you putting forth all your strength, you're studying properly, You know, you're doing things, and even throughout your day, do you utilize brotherhood at the right time? You know what I'm saying? And anything that you do when you wake up, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a balance. Much learning has made thee mad. You know, so you could study all day. That's putting forth all your strength. You know what I'm saying? But as just like when you work out, you got to rest your body. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there are opportunities. The Lord will provide the opportunities and the windows to glorify Him. You know what I'm saying? From, like I said, how you talk to people, how you read. You don't just read, and I can just read all day and don't put forth all my strength.
Yeah.
You know, it's a true core balance and understanding of what you're doing. When you get that window of opportunity, just like the brother said, something it's through a spirit that time is not minutes, seconds, and hours. Time is opportunities that the Lord provides for you, because the Lord controls minutes, seconds, hours. He could turn an hour into 2 hours, an hour into 30 minutes. You're like, dang, this year going by fast, or this, because the Lord controls time. It's just the opportunities and things that you got done within, Esau's fiscal year, or the Judean year. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, I ain't do this year, last year. Remember, it'd be one year you just got hella stuff done. You read the Bible about 8 times, and then one year, another year, you just read it twice, and you're like, dang, man, like, what's going on?
Hey, it's beautiful that you said that, because, an example, you could be in this truth for X amount of years. Hey, let's say the Lord come back, let's say the Lord come back at a time that you expected not. You're like, damn, man, I had all these opportunities to do this, and that, and the Lord said you ain't making it because of this. The same things you had time to do, opportunity of leisure, you just had opportunities, period. That's important, man. That's to me, this brother, any of you Akim out there, you up and coming brothers, take advantage of these opportunities that the Most High provides, man, because you can't get that back. All you can do from that point is move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't get it back. And basically we have to appreciate that opportunity that the Lord is providing for us, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is providing us with opportunities to exalt Him.
Yep.
He's giving us opportunities. You're in His truth, and you're saying, well, I'll do it next time, I'll do it this time. Like, that next time could just be another time. Do it now. When the Lord put the Spirit on you, you know what I'm saying? Because, can we get that? You finished? Did we finish?
No, it's a little bit more to this.
Okay.
It says, when you glorify the Lord, exalt Him as much as you can, for even yet will He far exceed. And when you exalt Him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough.
Yeah. So, whatever that He has, the Lord will take that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the Lord will exceed. So never say that I did a lesson earlier. The lesson got cut short, but never say that I have enough goods or I've done enough. You know what I'm saying? It's really what you did with that window of time. You know what I'm saying? What you did with that opportunity. Did you take that opportunity that the Lord provided for you to glorify Him, to exalt Him, to do forth with the ministry? Did you put forth all your strength? Something as simple as praying before you eat. This is something I've done, and I have to, actually, what I'm saying? I used to say, throughout the hour, Lakam, you know what I'm saying? I said the Wadi Howa for Lakam. That's not putting all my strength for saying, thank you Most High for this food. You know what I'm saying? It's, you don't have to be no long, extensive prayer, but it has to be a sincere and generous prayer. The Wadi Howa for the food. May it not let me blessing, may it not poison me, may it fill my belly for the efficiency of, and then bam, you're done. Like, you really putting forth a effort toward that prayer for food. You're in the car, help me get to and fro. May somebody not blindside me. May I be focused. May my car not break down or anything happen to it. Lord, pray for me on this ride. And then get in the car, boom, I just did what I was supposed to do and I go. It's more than just doing a bare minimum in putting forth your effort. It's not just an effort, it's just a sincere effort with attitude. Okay? Now I want to get this before you get that, brother. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10, it says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, till there's somebody at the door, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So this opportunity is like you can't take it with you, so you do it now. You know what I'm saying? Just like we hear elder people say, but when I was your age, I would have did this, but you didn't do it with your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I was your age, I would have been getting this and getting that, but you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's not a diss, but yeah, you hear that. If I was in your shoes with this opportunity you have, I'll be doing this and this and that when you ain't do the same thing with your opportunities. Of course, you learn and you grow and you get better with opportunities, but at the same time, you got to realize if you squander it, you know what I'm saying? Every day, there's a chance to utilize opportunities and not to squander it. Every single day. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get this precept real quick.
Yeah, you go.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, and verse 9. It says, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Yeah. Don't get tired of being a man of the Lord. Really. You know? Like the well-doing is really like giving things. You know what I'm saying? Doing things. But overall, like, even in the sense that we're talking about is don't be weary in like putting forth all your strength. Don't be like, I did enough so I can half-ass it today. Or I put it off later. I went crazy with 3 lessons or 4 lessons. That's enough. And the Lord like, I got another one for you. It's fire. Mm-hmm. And be like, well, I did 4. That's more than 3. No, I did 5. More than 3. Well, I did a 2-hour session. You know, it's like whatever the Lord, whatever. You got the time. You had the window of time. You had a whole day ahead of you. Yep. And the Lord give you this window right here. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. You can never say that the Lord is not providing you with time unless you're a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why would the Lord not give you the time to serve him? You know what I'm saying? Not give you the time to read. Not give you the time to do lessons. You know? The Lord give us all that time. It's what we do with it. And then we'll sit there, and it's talking about from experience, we'll sit there and from personal experience, sit there and blame America, blame Babylon. Oh, Babylon, man, it's crazy. You're doing it to yourself. We do it to ourselves, man. Don't blame Babylon for squandering your opportunities to be a man of the Lord.
Another precept for you.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 19. It says, quench not the spirit. I want to get this word quench. Mm-hmm. In the Strong's G 4570, it says, to extinguish, quench, a fire or things on fire, to be quenched, to go out. Metaphorically, to quench, to suppress, stifle.
Yeah, let's look up stifle.
Stifle, kind of.
Yeah, stifle is like stifle gas, like you drain it.
And that word stifle, it means to make someone unable to breathe properly, suffocate, restrain a action, or stop oneself acting.
Yeah, you start, you know, like don't put so many restrictions on you to the point that you can't do the ministry. You see, that's the stifle. The quench of spirit is to basically put yourself in a position to where you can't perform properly. You know what I'm saying? Getting an extra job, working doubles. That's quenching your spirit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like recreational activities. That's quenching your spirit.
Taking those opportunities that the Most High provided away from you.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord will put the spirit on you, you know, it's mid Super Bowl to do a lesson. You know, like if the spirit get on you to do it, you know you gotta be able to. That's being a pilgrim, to be able to detach yourself from the world at any given moment, to do the Lord's work. You know what I'm saying? You can have anything in this world according to the scriptures. That's in league with the scriptures. That's what I mean by not according to the scripture. You can have anything in this world. What I mean is that you can have anything long as it's lawful in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But once it becomes to to a point that it quenches your spirit that you can't study as much, that you can't do this as much, can't do this much, then you need to make a decision. But the Lord will provide the window for you to do things. You know? Hell, I had an opportunity last night to do a lesson, but I was like, I'll do it in the morning, thinking I have time. But then when I got up, you know, I did what I was supposed to do so far, but my woman had to go run somewhere. Therefore, I had my daughter. And I'm like, dang, I can't do the lesson. I can't do the lesson now because, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that tomorrow, normally I wake up, everybody's gone, I just get up and, you know, do a lesson or I read. That's what normally happens, but it didn't happen like that. But I had the opportunity at night and saying, well, yeah, well, I'll just get up. When I get up, I'll just do this lesson. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like the lesson the opportunity got squandered. You see, the Lord deals with opportunity. You know, time is in the Lord's eyes. Time is just opportunities that you take advantage of, and it's always opportunities. And if you sit there and tell, you know, yourself, the Akim, or anybody that you don't have time, then is either the Lord ain't dealing with you, because He said, what's that say, Corinthians, that He gave you temptation, but through temptation He provided a way out. You know. So the temptation ain't to do wickedness. The temptation could be slothful, not putting your hand to the plow properly. You know, you got it. No, I ain't pull up. I got it. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, it says, "There have no temptation taken you but such as common to man." So that's basically your temptations in the world and doing things that are, you know, like you said, smoking cigarettes, sex or fornication, or you know, so those things are temptation. But there's also temptations to procrastinate. You know, you all want to chill, I had a hard day's work, things like that. You know what I'm saying? It says, but the Most High is faithful. Well, you know, and then you know the temptation to procrastinate comes from, you know, you being young. You know, you're just in high school. All you have to do is worry about, you know, you ain't had nothing to worry about. You could get off and you had the whole day. You know what I'm saying? You had that. You know what I'm saying? It says, there's no temptation to take you but such as common to man. The Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the things that we go through and you get tired, the Lord provide you with the amount of sleep to recover. The Lord will provide you with the amount of other things. But then when we take it into our own hands, I'm gonna get extra sleep. I'm off, so I'm about to really chill. I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. Instead of taking that day and utilizing the opportunities that you have. Sometimes the opportunities is to chill. Sometimes the opportunities is mid chilling that you got to get up and go do this and get this done and get that done. You know what I'm saying? It's not set in stone on what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed to just utilize those opportunities that the Lord put the Spirit on you to utilize. You know, if the Lord speaks to me, you know what I'm saying, and He'll tell you, look, you need to be reading this book. You know, put the Spirit on me to read this book. Go over here and do this. You know what I'm saying? Hit this brother up. You know, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know that I believe Lord speaks to every brother like that, man. Hit this brother up. How that brother doing? You know, check over here. Go do this. Go put that up. You know what I'm saying? Go fix that. And you just go do it. And you look. And when the Lord tell you to do it, you can see it's clear. It's easy. The Spirit speaks expressly, and He say, "Hey, man, get up and go do this." It ain't gonna be like, "Oh Lord, but there's like, you know, there's alligators over there." Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna be a clear path. Like, oh, I can just go over there and do that right now, but I want to go do this like Jonah. You know, like Go to Nineveh. I'll go to Nineveh, but I want to go chill real quick. That's what I was planning on doing today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord like, nah, nigga, you going to Nineveh. You know what I'm saying? You know? So it's like that on a daily for us. But the Lord ain't going to sit there and force you to go to Nineveh all the time. That's just you building your, you building your rap sheet up for salvation, man. I don't mean in a negative way. You know, the more things you do, the more things you can present to the table and say, you know, hey, Lord, remember this and this and this and this and that. You know, when the angel writing you down in the book, you know, how's your daily rap sheet? You know, it's not about, like I said, you come to camp super holy or you're just disconnected or you're just all into the scriptures and, you know, you're speaking and you're doing things, even for the brothers, you're doing things, you know, you're being nice and lovely and jovial and go home and just procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord, you know, that was a good work. But every day is an opportunity in what you do with your time. You know?
This the precept you asked for in Matthew chapter 25 and verse 29. It says, for unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance.
Yeah, so everyone that have it shall be given, you know, which is the truth, the knowledge, the passion, the drive. The apostles been out on the highways for years. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave them that spirit to do that work like that. You know what I'm saying? And he said, whoever has shall be given, it shall be given in abundance. You see? Go ahead, brother.
But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath.
Yeah, so whatever you have can be taken away. You know what I'm saying? And this, like I said, this is all from experience. And you got to examine yourself within this thing. The scripture says, examine yourself whether you be in the faith, and you also should be examining yourself whether you're out of it too. When you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, was I humble in this engagement? Was I edified? Was I able to be talked to? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to get to increase your window of salvation? You should never be comfortable with being a nigga, and we come across that. You know what I'm saying? We all get that spirit on us where we buck up and get hard, and you look back and like, dang, man, fucking asshole, you know. Well, next time. That shit should really, like, you know, not like next time. You know, you shouldn't be, like, as comfortable with what I mean. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be opportunities the Lord, you know, is dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be, like, something that you could just piss off as, like, I'd do it better next time. You know what I'm saying? You should really, and that engagement is like, why would I be a nigga?
Yeah.
You know, why was I a nigga then? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see myself as man of the Lord. Man of the Lord don't be a nigga. So what caused that event? You know, hell, as a testimony, you know, me and my woman was, I got off work. I had a hard day at work, you know. Got in the car, and it was snowing like hell and everything, you know what I'm saying? It was snowing crazy, and I get in the car, and she's like, hey, you know, they want to go to the grocery store, you know, and we all talk about making time for each other with certain windows. So I'm like, in my mind, I want to go inside. I want to get a drink. You know what I'm saying? I had a hard day's work. And I'm like, you know, I listen to the Spirit. I say, you know what? This is the opportunity. This is the opportunity the Most High provided. We're about to go to the grocery store. This is the opportunity I get to chill. Bam. Go to the grocery store. Hey, Satan got on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I asked her, well, what we going to eat today? Well, we're going to eat this. I'm like, man, I don't think we should. I said, but I really want to cook it. There's no problem with, you know what I'm saying? There's no problem there. But I found the problem. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't listen. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the store. You know what I'm saying? Walk around. What you want? You know what to want. You know what to give. Being a fucking dickhead, man. And even she said, hey, man, you just had a hard day at work, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You just pissed off because you had a hard day at work. I'm like, nah. Like, you told me that you had a hard day at work. And I know what it feel like. So I didn't buck up again. I said, man, was it that hard day? You know, I said, and I prayed to myself, and I said, you know, may the Most High, you know, quench, you know, get rid of this demon, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sit there and make an excuse or, no, it's because you did. And then we just had it talking. I could have went on and on about this argument. But why take that time, you know, I'm with my woman to argue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sit there and be in a grocery store arguing when we could be enjoying this time. That's the whole point to getting out there. So I said, how do I utilize this and really, how do I fix myself? And I said, man, I resisted that demon, man. My spirit got light, and we had a wonderful time in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Get this. Now we gotta go get that. We get that. We could do this. And you know what I'm saying? We shot the whole different way through the spirit, but Satan was trying to stop that process and not utilize. Started trying to stop me from utilizing that simple opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where I could take it and make it more than what it is. And these things happen every day. And it's not just that's just grocery shopping. That comes to reading. It comes to, going to work. What time you get up and go to work and things like that. And what type of mentality you are in when you're at work. You know what I'm saying? All these things are opportunities to glorify the Most High in your actions, man. Because people see you, my woman see me as a man of the Lord, and I'm being a dickhead, and it's like, dang, this is what these guys do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you project. Even when you deal with somebody out and about, man. I'm an Israelite, so I'm out going. I ain't tipping. Fuck these crackers. Like, damn, that's what you motherfuckers do. You ain't no better than me. How is that a man of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a responsibility to represent ourselves in a certain manner.
I guess I'm on that real quick.
Yeah, you go ahead, brother.
2 Corinthians 6:3 says, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed.
Yeah, giving no offense to make nobody stumble at your actions so they can sit there and say that's them. You know what I'm saying? They could talk all that shit about GMS and things like that, but one thing you can't say that we're not knowledgeable in the scriptures and that we will not hold our tongue. We're not, we can't say we're not rash. There's brothers that are rash, that do say and do things, but you could tell we're sincere. You know what I'm saying? You know we're sincere as far as doing the work of the Lord. Not sincere as being an Israelite. Some people are sincere as being an Israelite, but they don't want to do the work of the Lord, or they want certain congregation. They want, everybody to come together. No, it's the Lord's process. We don't give a damn who comes in and who comes out. That's right. It's who the Lord wants, and we treat everybody appropriately and righteous. If you're in the gospel, or you're in the ministry, we treat you like brothers. You know what I'm saying? A brother that wants to get in there, we treat him like brothers. But if you get exiled, you do some shit, we don't fuck with you. You're 2/3, we don't fuck with you. But we're the Lord says us are publicans and sinners, so we deal with 2/3 with the hopes. I can't say 2/3. We deal with people that are in the world with hopes that they'll be the elect. Every single person that we come across. Not you a Moabite like Jabak, you Moabite, this ain't for you. It's because you're going off of it. You know what I'm saying? This thing is spiritual. Everything is an opportunity. Scripture say we entertain angels unawares. Because we sitting there, I don't got time to be dealing with this nigga. I gotta go to, and it could be a whole angel like, yo, all right. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Everything is, and you like, man, I had time to help that guy. I had time to stop and talk to him or do this and do that. I be at my job and motherfuckers dealing with doctors. Doctors is fucking dickheads and they don't want to say nothing. You just like, good morning, and they just walk off. And then you have a person that be walking and you got the opportunity to tell them good. You can see them having a bad morning. They're looking at you like, I'm having a bad morning, dude. You can see it as you're walking and coming and going, and you could be that. Are you going to turn into that doctor, or are you going to remain the same person? Here's the opportunity right here. Good morning, person. You put a smile on the person. Hey, man. Hey, don't work too hard. And they smile. Hey. You made that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, spread a good vibe, man. Don't be like Esau and always turning something into a fucking, making it wicked, man.
Scripture tell you that a good word. How good is a pleasant word. Just some simple as that.
Yeah. It's very simple. It's just do we take it serious? Do we like really meditate on our daily? When you from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, can you look at your day like, I kicked ass in the spirit that day? Like my days on average be like a 7 and fucking 5s. I ain't gonna say no 6, but like a 7 and a 5. Some days be 4s. Some days I'd be like, God damn, this shit, it's horrible, man. I did horrible. Okay. At camp being an asshole, woke up late, missed boxing. Didn't say good morning to my woman, didn't eat all the breakfast and shit. All kind of little random shit. Just had a fucking shitty ass day, man. You know what I'm saying? But some days it'd be beautiful. You know, everything, you know, from the studying at the right time, coming across, when I studied, I'd be like, man, if I would have never opened up the script, I never came across this revelation right here, this and that, come out with a lesson fire, you know, all you know, the brothers come, you know, got the opportunity to be fellowship with the brothers and all that, and utilize all the time, and everything goes well. You know, those are days like that, but this comes from utilizing your opportunities, not squandering them. You have opportunities every day, you know, so, and these opportunities reflect in your ability to achieve salvation. Because the more you lock in on it, the more that you become more spiritual, man. When you're not an asshole every day because, you know, Satan was fucking with you at your job, or your woman pissed you off or whatever, and you transfer the energy to the next stage or your next situation in your life or in your day. Every day is an opportunity to, every moment, every opportunity is an opportunity to glorify the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy said, I see opportunity. I'm an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be an opportunist, like utilizing time, but not. You could be a dickhead with utilizing time. You know, brothers in a bar, and you be like, man, let's do a lesson right now. Like, it's not that time for it. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to be like super pseudo Israelite. You're supposed to be dropping everything. Do this, like, come on, man.
Hey, that saying that Jake say, oh, it's a good day. God woke me up, but what are you doing with that day that the Most High woke you up for?
Yeah.
You know, so that just crossed my mind through the spirit, man, because that's the only reason we're happy to wake up, man, because we got another opportunity.
Yeah, that's to wake up is just because we're in Babylon. It ain't good to be here. But while we're here, what can we do? You're in jail. You know? You're in jail just moping around. We go, oh man, I'm back here again. You're moping around. Do some fucking push-ups. Go to the library, read a book. Go do something. Utilize the opportunity that you have. You're not supposed to be happy in this motherfucker.
But always me spirit.
Yeah. Like, you know, get over it, man. You know, Babylon. Oh my God. Yeah, we're in Babylon. Like, shit, we're gonna be here tomorrow too. You know, like this is gonna keep going. This is gonna happen over and over and over. I know. Yes, it sucks. Like, and for me, like the brother said, man. You know, it was in a WhatsApp though. You know, the brother's like, you know, he's just carrying around that mopey spirit, and it drains other brothers, man. Oh my God. Work. I was that person. I gotta go to work. Man. I heard that. I said, man, I gotta shut the fuck up, because it's more than me just complaining about Babylon. I know it's Babylon. See a faggot. Oh my God. You're gonna see a lot of these motherfuckers. If it does that to you, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to get fucking numb to this shit. It's supposed to piss you off, but you know, man, these motherfuckers gonna be destroyed. But to be like, oh my God, let me drop the other way, and it's just sending you through the ringer, then you need to really evaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, just, you know, that's just a different subject for a different time. But you know what I'm saying? Every day, my point is, every day is an opportunity. Our point, every day is an opportunity. And every opportunity is an opportunity to glorify the Most High and to be a man of the Lord. Even if it's not doing the work, just be a man of the Lord, man. You know? You know, you be in a bar, buy the brother a drink. You got the money. Hey, man, you know, just, you don't got to ask him. You want something? No, hey, man, hey, give me 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, them simple little gestures throughout your opportunities is like, it increases your rapport, and it increases your spirit, man. You know, sitting there giving brothers opportunities to breathe and to do what they do, or to sit there and get on a brother when it's time to get on a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. You know, and to be able to be got on. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody rebuke, be able to be rebuked. Be that person to be rebuked. You know, and like, honestly take the rebuke. Like, don't just take it like, be quiet, come. You just like, this nigga here, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, Lord, well, nobody saying that, but you supposed to be taking it like, am I doing that? And just look back at your actions, be like, yeah, let me see. Let me really dig and see what I'm doing. You know?
Because them demons, if you in that, and if you in that type of spirit, them demons will grow on you, man.
Yeah, the demons will be telling you right. What you think the demon gonna be telling? Man, nigga tripping, you know. But meanwhile, it's the old man of the Lord talking to you.
You a man. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
You a whole man. You don't know what you going through. That whole you don't know my you don't know my plight spirit. You don't know what I'm going through spirit. Everybody going through something, man. You know? Talked about that the other day. Man, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on with me either. So fucking what? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about this situation here. Can you accomplish it? You can't. Move along. Somebody else will. That's how it is in this ministry. If you get to the point that you can't function or you can't be reproved because nobody understand your plight, then hey, you're not a person that's supposed to be here.
Yep.
That's as simple as that. You know, if you can't, the Lord puts you an opportunity and you can't accomplish the opportunity, He'll find somebody else.
Because the elect will be sealed.
The elect will be sealed. That's at the end of the day. You're not in control of that.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing this for a higher power, not just ourselves. You know, so that's pretty much it. You know, Lord will you will edify through this. You know, once again, we give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash. Give double honor to our apostles / elders. And blessed salutations to you brothers out there enduring truth, sincerity. You women that enduring truth, sincerity. Sincere Habathum, Zaquayim. Once again, a Habathum. Shalom.
Shalom.